Hey guys, and welcome to another Twisted Fate video. Today we're gonna be playing against Taliyah in mid, and this game will showcase on how to roam and get things going with your jungler. So hopefully we manage to showcase that. So in early lane, Taliyah is gonna try to either poke you and shove out, or she's gonna do a mix of it. She's kind of stepping up here to try and do a mix, so I try to find some cover to hide and minimize some of the damage done. Here she does a really good trade on me, playing kinda shit, but the first sets of Q I managed to defuse by going behind the minions. Here I try to shove in the wave because I wanna cut the wave a bit before she crashes it in, or she's gonna poke me under tower again. It's a bit of a rough matchup early on. Need to be kind of careful to not take too much damage. But also she's spending quite a lot of mana, so what you could take away from it is the more mana she spends, soon you're gonna have a couple of free waves because she can't poke you anymore. So that's also something to strive for. So you can bait her into doing Q and then dodging all of them, or you can just allow her to shove and then safely farm. The only issue with her perma shoving is that you don't have prio to help out your jungler, which might become an issue later on, so hopefully that's not the case. Here all the minions are kinda broken, so I'm naturally gonna miss them. I didn't set up properly for the wave when it's crashing, so I'm just trying to CS as best I can, but now that I look at the replay it's actually kinda poor, but you know, it's something to take away when you watch your own gameplay and you realize you're not playing to your best abilities. Here she spent all her mana, so despite us taking a really poor trade, she's blown through almost her entire mana pool. So at this point we're kind of chilling. So we just keep trying to cut the wave, and now we're starting to actually cut it way faster than her because we hit level 4. And at level 4 on TF you can throw double Q and red card and you kill all the backlines, so you only need to constantly be hitting the melee minions or the cannon. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna try to toss one Q and then we're gonna quickly try and get all the melee killed. So we get 2 of them, we start cutting the one in the back, we hit this, we hit the cannon because now we can weave backwards and get it with a Q. Except here we end up being ganked by Echo, so we have to expend the flash. So coming back to lane, we buy boots of swiftness because I'm going the Shrelia build. Been really liking it lately, and the reason is because it's really cheap and it gives you 5% movement speed. Alright, wait, I forgot something's happening here. So if we pause and we take a look at bot lane, right? On the minimap, I'm not gonna show it because I'm showing it from my perspective. On the minimap, we can see 4 of them. So I'm close to level 6, so in my mind, I already pinged that Taliyah is missing and they're getting dove. And I'm almost level 6, so I need to shove this as fast as possible so I can hit level 6 and get down there. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to get them with my next Q on all of them. So I'm setting up and I'm standing behind an angle so I can hit 6 immediately, and boom, we go. Here we go on Brand, we kill him first because we know we can ghost away and we can help killing these 2 people. Then we hit the Corki there. Here I pick wrong card and then I'm surprised I get knocked by the Taliyah, but I know I'm gonna kill her because I have Boots of Swiftness, so I can easily just kill her like this and then I Q her, and then we get triple kill on our roam. And then it's like really good that we manage to punish it. So it's always important when you play TF to shove out and also pay attention to minimap, what's going on, and giving information to your team. So our team luckily didn't suffer a single casualty there, and we managed to hit level 6 in time and counter the roam of Taliyah. So that was really well played by me and my team. So now we're in a really strong position. We have already Boots of Swiftness and Aetherwisp, so we don't need to... Oh yeah, we get ganked here, so I know if I just go upwards here and ghost, I'm gonna probably be safe. Oh yeah, I'm not ghosting. But I have Aetherwisp and Boots of Swiftness, so I'm gonna be safe. So even if they wall me off and they try to stun me with W and toss me in, I know I only need to go in an upwards trajectory to dodge it all, and then I outrun both of them, because Echo doesn't have boots. Taliyah has tier 1 boots and I have Boots of Swiftness and I have Aetherwisp. So I'm just gonna naturally outrun them. And since Taliyah is gonna be missing most of her damage, I'm only really tanking the Echo. So Echo is not gonna kill me if he misses the stun, so I just run through both of them and just run away. So it's really important to recognize in multiple situations what you can actually do. So there I was instantly aware as soon as I saw the Taliyah ultimate that I was safe if I just run up, because I outrun both of them. It's very important to not panic and then try to tank them in front of tower there and think, oh, I can live until the Taliyah wall breaks down and then run backwards. I already recognized that I could just run through them and make Taliyah miss most of her abilities and just being safe that way. So it's really important to be aware of these things. Here we ping Taliyah missing. We see her on bot wave. My bot lane still manages to get caught for whatever reason, which is a bit surprising. Luckily they didn't die, so since Taliyah was shown bot, we tried to shove out as fast as possible so we get the wave crashed in so she misses the minion. Also they are showing the tendency that they want to kind of dive, so we ult immediately in the back because we see that Porky is ult. We don't really care about Echo and Nami damage, so we managed to set up a play for our team. And then also in the team fight itself, as soon as I teleported, when my team were in range, I procced Shrelia so Brand could get in there quicker before they escape, because it's important for Brand to hit his ultimate. So Brand ends up getting a triple kill and my support is like, wow, this Brand is carrying. I'm like thinking, what the fuck? I set up the entire play and I boosted him up in Shrelia to be in range, else they would just run straight towards tower and be safe. But, you know, naturally Twisted Fate doesn't get a lot of credit when kills happen on the map. It's like just something you have to live with. So here we crash the wave, we spot the Echo, we keep crashing the wave because we want to see what Brand is doing in perma hover. We spot that they're on the set, so I'm just walking in case, because there's just dead time to be had. The next wave isn't coming, there's not really an objective up. We spot Taliyah on the ward there, and my bot lane sees it, but they still take a fight for whatever reason. And then Taliyah goes bot, and does Rakan die here? No, they managed to live again. So my bot lane, despite being ganked, they're doing like really well in not being able to, in not getting killed. Never mind, they got the dove by the looks of it on minimap. So here I was walking in case they were like low on health pools, and then I recognized that I can't really do anything bot, so I just shoved the wave. Because maybe I can take a plate. I don't really mind Echo being here. But then Dragon was coming up, so it was just better for me to help out the Brand. Here I'm gonna try to get one Q off and ward the other side, because if they're still around the bot side or Echo is on his downwards clear on Grom, we wanna make sure that we have vision so he's not getting an angle for a stun. Or in case the bot lane didn't recall, which they most likely should, unless they're playing some like weird thing. Here I speed up with Shrelia and I set up another kill for Brand. So that's why I really like the build. It's super effective into getting things done. So I've been involved in like almost every single kill that Brand has had. We spot that we can go on set, because he's overextended. So I make sure that I also auto there and then reset the auto by locking in yellow. because of the TF changes. And then we recall. And we proceed to go mid.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So it's important with this build to have good decision making, and then it also helps with the movement because you have really high movement speed, so you can dodge a lot.
Blue team triple kill.
The enemy team, they're kind of like at the moment throwing. Well, not throwing because they're not in the lead since a while back, but they're doing risky plays to try and get back. So at this point we're kind of comfortable because me and Brand are really fed. And with the high movement speed, Tali can't really reach us with her abilities unless we misplay. So that's also a very important thing to note. Here we see that we can maybe go upwards and catch set, but it does not end up happening. So we go back to mid. There I tried to find an angle for Q, but then I whiff it. I wanted to set up an angle for Q to hit all 3 minions simultaneously and shoving it out. Because it's pretty important to, I don't know, be half decent at maths and being able to calculate an angle. Here I spamming that we should just wait for the echo so the Brand recognizes it, so I set up another kill for Brand. Because I like doing like tricky bush wards and camping. Here I don't mind taking damage of Corki, he switches to Saya for whatever reason. So I end up managing to catch Corki as well. I was thinking if he's dumb enough, he's not gonna W towards river and W towards tower. If he chooses to W towards tower because in some portion of his brain he's thinking it's a safer route to be closer to Nami than away from the Nami, then he's wrong and I actually have a chance to catch up and kill him, and that's what ended up happening. So I force him to misplay because I'm aware that he might choose the wrong decision making. These are like, they come across as very intuitively, so sometimes it's hard to explain, but that's what went on in my mind at the time when I was playing this. Because you can make people screw up their clicks and decision making. People don't recognize that you can actually use a lot of psychology when you play League, which might sound okay, you're using all of these things and stuff, but they don't recognize that it's insanely broken. Here I just go for also set as well, because I know Brand has a lot of damage, so he just one-pops him. Ali tried to force a play and TP, didn't work out for them. So at this point the enemy team are just desperate for plays and trying to get the shutdowns. So at this point we just wanna shove the wave, get the tower, reset and just finish Lich Bane. Then I noticed Brand has Magi, I should go Magi. In reality I should go Dark Seal here with Seal, but since we're just Narnia ahead, I thought I'd treat myself to a Magi. And then the enemy team forfeited the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope this game showcased and gave you some insight in decision making and what you could do to roam around the map. I set up a lot of the plays and managed to get Brand fed. He played really well as well, but it's important to note that a lot of decision making is very crucial on TF, and how you choose to make him function around the map is very important. So hopefully this showcased it and you enjoyed the game. I'm gonna try to upload daily, so thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.